Kia ora e te whānau. It's a new week, a new month, and time for a new page in my financial planner. Now, I'm no bullet journal artist, so please don't expect this to look Pinterest worthy in any way. I just thought, because I was reflecting on the fact that it's been 6 months, it's about time to just double check that my budget is meeting my needs and goals going forward. And I know there's going to be some changes to income that is going to affect that budget. So now seems about the right time to talk to you about it. Now, before I did cash stuffing, I did a lot of research into different budgeting methods, and there are different schools of thought on this one. Some people like to do their budget every week or every month. Some people like to track every expense they have. For me, I tried those things and they're just overwhelming. I literally want to spend a few minutes every week reviewing my budget, doing my cash stuffing, and then I just want to get on with my life with a sense of peace that I know it's taken care of. I know where my money is going and I know exactly how much I've got to spend on particular things. Look, if you're completely new to this channel, you're about to find out what my categories are. If you've been around for a while, I won't bore you with a recap, but suffice to say, I cash stuff all of the budgetary items I can control, and the things like rent and power, things that I can't control that come out on automatic payment, they cost what they cost. There's no beating down the cost in any way. They stay in my bank account and they just get paid automatically. So in that sense, I have kind of halved the worry in a way. All I have to do is make sure that the right amount of money is left in my bank account, and I just concern myself with the rest. So one of the big reflections was that from this month, I'll be losing $30 a week. So my income is coming down by $30 a week. And I need to have a think about how I'm going to manage that going forward. Looking at my grocery spending, I have come down quite a lot from what I was spending at the start of the year, just being intentional. And I don't think I can cut any more there. I can't cut any more with fuel. And takeaways is like $5 or $10 a week. So what are some of the other ways or other areas I can cut? Well, I saved a lot, particularly last month. If you've watched me for any length of time, you know I have been chucking money away to try and save to get up to the North Island and be with the rest of my family. But I think I need around $800, including rental car, the town where she'd be having her birthday party doesn't have an airport, so I would have to fly to Auckland and drive down, and then there's accommodation and like all the things. I think I would need about $800, and the reality is I have only scraped together about $250. So as gutted as I am, I just don't think I can afford to do that trip this year. So with all these thoughts whirling around my head, it was time to go back to the drawing board, back to the financial goals that I set myself at the start of this process 6 months ago. And they're what I have written down in the front of this planner spread. And the two goals that I'm going to focus on for the next 3 months are emergency fund and Christmas and birthday. So I'm going to be aiming to get to $1,000 in my emergency fund and fully fund Christmas and birthdays this year. I also added in some other priorities, and they are dental, healthcare. There's a prescription that I would like to take that's unfunded, but that's $70 or $80 a month, and also self-care. So life is all a balance, right? And it's great to be saving this money. I'm finding it really empowering, but I haven't been doing an awful lot of self-care. So somehow, some way or another, I'm going to have to build in some low-cost self-care stuff back into my budget. So that's what I'm going to be doing. As you see, I'm setting up my planner with 2 pages, and the first page has my variable expenses and my sinking funds, and the second page has my savings challenges. Then I just need to write in my dates along the top, so each column is a pay week or a pay period, and I make sure to leave myself one column for an end of month roundup. I'm really fascinated by how people do their budgets, and I know a lot of budgeters on YouTube like to take an A4 budgeting sheet and write down absolutely everything in their budget every pay period. To me, that seems really overwhelming when the fixed expenses are kind of the same every time. But I'm interested to hear from you. What do you like to do? And would a budgeting sheet like this be of interest to you? Look, I agree with most budgeting gurus that writing out a full budget is really important, but I'm kind of treating it like an Olympic sport and seeing how fast and efficient and easy I can make this day to day. So that's probably enough waffle from me. I hope you found some value. Thank you for watching it right to the end. I will be back in a day or two with my end of the month roundup and check-in, and we'll see how much I managed to save over the entire month and how my net worth has changed. And then after that, we'll be doing another cash stuffing. So for now, whānau, it's ngā mihi and mā te wā.